Good afternoon and welcome back to Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube. I'm Gage Ravellette. Alongside me doing everything else is Tristan Nelson running the camera and computer. Tonight's matchup here in Mitchell, South Dakota, home of the Colonels. But the Colonels will not play today as a SoDak 16 matchup in Class B between the 7th-seeded Centerville Tornadoes and the 11th-seeded Highmore-Harrold Pirates. Taking a look at this matchup, the Tornadoes come into it with a record of 20-2, arguably the hottest team in Class B as they're on a 14-game win streak. Their last loss came earlier in the season against Gage Ravellette, who they actually just defeated last game in their region final to make the SoDak 16. So a hot Centerville team looking to keep the momentum rolling as they're one step away from the state tournament. On the other side is the underdogs, the Highmore-Harrold Pirates. They come in this game with a record of 18-4, a two-game win streak themselves. Here in the two wins coming in the region tournament, and their last loss was to end the regular season against Miller, 47-45. It should be a good one here. We had a good game just before this as Parkston barely defeated DeSmit to make the state tournament, the first Region 4B team to make the state tournament, looking for the second one here in the Tornadoes. We got about a minute before tip-off. We'll just keep it right here before the action starts, and as I mentioned, there was a game before this, so we won't have to leave for the national anthem. The Tornadoes score just shy of 60 points a game at 59.5. They give up about 35.5, difference of 24 points as they look to continue this hot streak. They're normally led by a sophomore guard in Izzy Eide, who averages 20 points a game on the season. One of the best shooters in Class B, but it's been on the back of Peyton Hansen in the last two games. And the reason why the Tornadoes are here in the SoDak 16. Hansen averages about 10 points a game, but has been on fire as of late, averaging 60.5 between the last two games. And if we take a look at the first game in the region, she scored 14 in that first region game, and 13 of those came in the fourth quarter. Now taking a look at the starting lineups of both teams. We'll start with the Pirates. Starting lineups for the Pirates will include a 5'6" senior guard, number 1, Autumn Ballas. A 5'6" freshman guard, number 2, Tenley McDonald. A 5'10" sophomore forward, number 23, Jada Balloon. A 5'9" senior forward, number 24, Addison McDonald. 5'8" sophomore guard, number 34, Ellie Stagg. They're coached by head coach Mike Ring, and he seems pretty excited about this matchup. Good hopes, knowing the team that he has, and the girls on the court are ready to go against a Tornadoes team who finished third at the state tournament last year and are looking for a repeat appearance and performance this year as well. As I mentioned, the 7th seed versus 11th seed, it should be a good matchup, but first, on to the starting lineups for the Tornadoes. Starting for the Tornadoes will be a 5'8" senior forward, number 0, Tessa Eide. 5'5" junior guard, number 1, Lydia Austin. A 5'7" freshman forward, number 3, Peyton Hansen. 5'5" junior guard, number 5, Bria Austin. And lastly, the girl to watch, number 21, a 5'9" sophomore guard, Izzy Eide. As I mentioned earlier, averages 20 points per game throughout the whole season and is probably, arguably, the best shooter in all of Class B. Tornadoes are coached by Tucker Tornberg. They won the state title a few years ago, got third last year. It's a good team that the Tornadoes have. We'll see if they can do it again here in Mitchell for the SoDak 16. Now ready for the jump. Jumping for each team will be Izzy Eide for the Tornadoes. And number 23, Addison McDonald. Excuse me. Number 23, Jada Balloon is jumping for the Pirates. Jada Balloon, the star player for this Pirates team. The shooter kind of does it all for him. Pirates do get first possession. As I say that, Ellie Stagg will take a three, misses left off the rim. That pass goes out of bounds after an offensive rebound by Fallis, excuse me. Tornadoes with their first possession. Izzy drives in, loses the ball, picked up by Balloon. Be turnover for the Tornadoes. Both teams can't convert on their first possession, and now another turnover by the Pirates. As McDonald trying to feed it inside once again, like the Pirates did last possession, couldn't link up and out of bounds once more. 3 possessions so far in this game, 3 turnovers. Tornadoes. Lydia Austin back out. Peyton Hansen will knock down the triple for the first points of the game. 3-0 Centerville leads a minute into play. Whistles blow as Pirates have it inside. We'll await the call. Thought it was going to be a travel right away. Instead, it will be a push on the Tornadoes. The first foul of this game will go on number 5, Bria Austin. Pirates get another chance. Inside is Fallis. That shot no good and knocked out of bounds. Was in possession of the Tornadoes. As Pirates will start this game cold, 2 turnovers and now a missed shot that eventually finds its way out of bounds. Izzy Idy top of the key with it. Now over to Bria Austin, far wing, looking for a place to go. Around the horn, back to Idy, 3-ball, it's a deep 3. Shot she'll normally make, flank off the rim this time. Pirates get it back. They push it across the timeline. Ellie Stagg working in the post, through the defense, blocked by Lydia Austin. Now pushing the pace, Izzy Idy under the rim. She'll knock it down, 5-0. 6.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Autumn Fallis tries to get out. She was trapped just across the timeline. Another turnover, and the Tornadoes trying to capitalize. First shot, no good. It'll head to a jump ball. As Bria Austin, and I believe that was Tenley McDonald, fought for the rebound. Jump ball instead. Possession arrow will favor the Tornadoes as the Pirates won the tip. Back out. Lydia Austin in the corner. She got a 3 of her own. Now 8-0. 2 minutes into play. Tornadoes on an 8-0 run, of course. And another turnover. This one caused by Tessa Idy. The senior forward bounced fast to Bria Austin. A loose ball picked up by Fallis. Fallis bounced pass to Balloon. Foul called on the floor. 2 fouls in this game, both on the Tornadoes, but that doesn't really seem to matter as they're up 8-0. That foul on Lydia Austin, her first, the team's second. Ellie Stagg, open 3 off a screen, no good. Rebound by Izzy Idy. Idy now across the timeline. Kick out, Peyton Hansen, open lane. She had it, worked her way around the defense. Now draws contact, she'll head to the line. Peyton Hansen at the line. As I mentioned, she's averaging 16.5 points here in the postseason through the 2 games in the Region 4B tournament. Falls for Peyton Hansen. 9-0, 5.5 minutes on the clock here in the first. Tornadoes moving right to left as you picture it on the radio. Classic Hits 106.3. Second free throw will go for Peyton Hansen. Pirates get it back. Far corner. Autumn Fallis loses it out of bounds. The Pirates are shook. Izzy Heidi, top of the key, will lose it from the hand of Tenley McDonald. This ball on the floor, whistles below. It's going to be on the Pirates. The Tornadoes, walk away with the turnover. As I fight off a little cough. That one off the foot of McDonald once again. Izzy Heidi tried a little crossover to get around her. Just caught the edge of her foot and out of bounds. Tornadoes will get a second chance inbounded to Tessa Heidi. Heidi still looking for her first points. Tessa Heidi. In fact, Izzy Heidi has that basket in transition. 10-0, just under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Long inbound. Bria Austin pump fake in the lane. Floater up and good. Bria Austin's on the board. 12:01. As we're nearing the halfway point here in the first quarter. Ellie Stagg, far side, gets it inside free throw line. Shot from McDonald. Won't fall. Rebound Centerville. Payne Hansen now on the far side. Got a pass from Heidi. This one's working its way around the horn as Tess Heidi now will look to drive in. Had a little scoop shot. Blocked. Does get it back. Kicked out. Bria Austin. 3 ball won't fall. Another offensive rebound for the Tornadoes. And now a travel by Payne Hansen. 3-person substitution for the Pirates as they make their first substitutions of the game. Emma Ferens, Callie Chavez, and Whitley Balloon. So almost a full new lineup for the Pirates as they have the ball on the far side. That's Chavez. The corner trying to get it back out to Jada Balloon. It won't work. That one out of bounds. I didn't see who the ref called it on. Yes, they called it on the Tornadoes. Pirates will get it back. 21 on the shot clock. 3:57 to play here in the first quarter. Whitney Balloon got the inbound. Only an 8th grader. It works it way to Chavez inside. Jada Balloon. Shot won't go. Out of bounds. Izzy Heidi wanted the possession. Refs won't agree. Fresh new shot clock for the Pirates. 3:44 to play here in the first. Tornadoes up 12-0. Inbounded to Chavez. Now Fallis. Cross-court pass, the 8th grader. Back to Chavez inside. Jada Balloon had it, and now a push on Centerville. 3rd team foul on the Tornadoes. And the first on Tessa Heidi. Balloon gets the inbound, tries to work her way up with it. That shot no good. She was smothered by number 43, Ashlyn Hagena. She gets her first minutes of this one as well. That foul officially called on Izzy Heidi, actually. I missed that. The first free throw will fall for Jada Balloon. That ends a 12-0 run for the Tornadoes. 3:31 to play here in the first. Hagena replace Peyton Hansen. As I say that, Hagena gets the rebound after the second missed free throw. Tornadoes have it back on the near wings. Bria Austin trying to push it inside. Hagena had it. Would have had an open shot. How to jump up for the pass and caught the body of a Pirate as she fell. It's going to be a travel on the Tornadoes. Crowd not happy as they wanted a foul. The Pirates, catch a break. 3:19 to play. They're down 11. They're going to need a basket now. A soft full court press. Inbounded to Ellie Stagg, a little behind the back action. I can't get around. Izzy Eide. Eide causes a jump ball. Arrow favors the Pirates. They do cross the timeline. They'll just lose the arrow. Another substitution as Whitney Balloon will check out. And Autumn Fallis back in the game. Fallis tries to feed it Jada Balloon. Balloon couldn't get a hold of it. Now out of bounds. It's been in the name of the game so far for the Tornadoes as they're able to force all these errant passes. Now another substitution. Peyton Hansen back on. Cuts Heidi off. Bria Austin has it. Far side. Looking for a place to go. Across court pass to Izzy Eide. She'll take a deep three from the parking lot. Just short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Ellie Stagg. Emma Ferenc. Now top of the key. Asa McDonald just misses right. Offensive rebound from Jada Balloon. The Pirates just can't even buy a basket. As the second chance won't fall, rebounded by the Tornadoes. Peyton Hansen on the near wing. Now Izzy Eide, top of the key, feeds it to Hagna. Hand off, back to Eide. And a beautiful bounce off the rim for Izzy Eide. She nabs her second basket of the game. Tornadoes will continue on their 14-1 run with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. That shot from Ellie Stagg. It looks like it was blocked by Eide. Now Tornadoes have it in transition. It's Peyton Hansen up for a shot and a foul call. That one I believe is going to be on Jada Balloon. She wasn't happy about it. Autumn Fallis, will be called for the foul, her second. The team's second. Peyton Hansen makes the first. Hansen's second trip to the line. She's 3 for 3. As of now, trying to stay perfect. 4 for 4. Izzy Eide and Ella Reuter will check out of the game. Reuter, one of the 3 players that Centerville relies on the bench, consistently gives them good minutes. Pirates with the ball. First shot, no good. Offensive rebound for Henley McDonald. Gets it out to Fallis. She can't get the putback, and now an offensive foul on the Pirates. That one will be on Tenley McDonald. Her first, the team's third. 1.5 to play. The score stands 15-1. As you see it on YouTube on the Murph's Appliance scoreboard. Tornadoes with the ball. Lydia Austin, now Bria Austin gets a screen from Hagana. Little pick and roll action. Hagana, 2 bounces off the rim, just couldn't get it to fall. And out of bounds, will head to the Pirates. Looks like a foul will also be called on 43 White. Ashlyn Hagana. So an offensive foul will put the Pirates into the bonus. As Ellie Stagg will head to the line. Ellie Stagg, excuse me. As I'm all over the place with names. First one will fall for Ellie Stagg. Now substitution, Izzy Eide back on. She'll replace Bria Austin. Haven't seen Izzy Eide make too many threes here in the postseason, something she's known for. She shoots at about a 35, 40% clip behind the arc. As we look to get her going once more. Eide, as I say that, fadeaway jumper won't fall. Goes across the rim. Pirates get it back in transition. Jada Balloon, an easy basket. Made it look effortless. Jada Balloon now has 3 of the Pirates' 4. Under a minute to play. 15-4. Tornadoes lead and have possession. Lydia Austin into the lane. Euro step around the defense. She got it. Lydia Austin up to 5 points. That basket and a 3 here in the first quarter. 17-4. 30 seconds to play. 2 seconds separate game clock and shot clock. Pirates try to feed it to Stagg underneath. Didn't connect, but Stagg gets the steal off Peyton Hansen. Ballas drives inside, tries to kick it back out. Stagg, 3. Short. No good. Almost out of bounds. Ballas tries to make a save, but puts in the hands of Peyton Hansen. 5 seconds left. Izzy Heidi has it. That's who you want shooting it. Long 3. Maybe trying to draw contact, and they'll just say block. So 17-14 is where the score stands after 1. The Tornadoes in complete control as they started out on a 12-0 run. We're going to step aside and be back for the start of the second quarter in a moment. 5-star streaming on YouTube and Classic Hits 106.3.
Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes!
Knutson Masonry, a family-owned business in Centerville since 2008. A good coach always leads his team, and Troy has over 20 years' experience leading his team with his brick, block, and stone expertise in residential and commercial projects. With an A+ rating, Troy and Knutson Masonry is your head coach to get the job done. Good luck, Centerville Tornadoes. Go for the win. From Knutson Masonry in Centerville.
And back from the quarter break, the Tornadoes lead 17-4. Cold start for the Pirates. They couldn't get a basket to fall until the end of that first quarter off a free throw. Tornadoes will start second quarter with possession. Brea Austin to Tessa Heidi in the lane. Shot wasn't there. She'll get it back out. Peyton Hansen now leads the way with 6 points for the Tornadoes. Done all postseason long. Brea Austin tried to feed it inside to Tessa Heidi. Can't connect. The Pirates get a stop. Good way to start the second quarter. As they look for points, they cut into deficit, and they do. Number 1, Autumn Ballas gets a little floater. Pirates now up to 6. Jada Balloon leads the Pirates in scoring with 3. Split a pair at the line and got a basket in transition. Tornadoes turn it over once more. 17-6, minute into play into the second quarter. Little shimmy for Kenley McDonald. Now a travel. Try to step through the defense there. Find an open lane to the basket. Substitution for the Pirates. Ellie Stagg back on the court. She replaces Whitley Balloon, 5'7", 8th grader. Stagg, a 5'8" sophomore guard, has been able to find her shot, but neither teams have really been able to find their shot as Izzy Heidi started cold behind the line as well. Lydia Austin on the far side lost it. Izzy Heidi there, pick it up as Heidi goes in the lane, and the floater falls for Izzy Heidi, her third basket, all inside the paint. Ballas, kick out, Stagg. Pass wasn't on target, otherwise Stagg would have had a free three-point shot. Now Aston McDonald inside. She can't get her basket to go. Tornadoes right back. Peyton Hansen along the baseline. Draws contact. She'll head right back to the line. She finds herself 3 for 4. He'll miss the first. She's now 3 for 5 at the line. 19-6, 2 minutes into the second quarter. 6:08 to be exact before the half. Second one will fall for Peyton Hansen. Now the score stands 20-6 in favor of the Tornadoes. Bump fake in the lane. Tenley McDonald. Shot no good. Loose ball. Bria Austin picks it up. The crowd wants a travel. Bria Austin fell. Refs won't give it. So, Bria Austin, short shooter, behind the arc on the near wing. Will let it fly, and it falls. 23-6. Mike Ring will elect to take a timeout. Only a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. Tornadoes lead 23-6. 5:40 left to play here in the second quarter of action. That first quarter was summed up by 2 wins. Peyton Hansen, as she dropped 6 points in that first quarter, got her team up to a 17-4 lead. Izzy Heidi had 4, Bria Austin had 2, Lydia Austin had 5. But Peyton Hansen, who made her impact early. Pirates on the other side. Jada Balloon led her team, as I mentioned earlier, with 6. They just couldn't get a basket to fall. Had plenty of opportunities, plenty of open looks. Maybe it was the nerves, maybe it was this packed gym, or the hoops. Pirates looking a lot more settled in. As they'll start with the ball out of the break. Ellie Stagg, 3, top of the key, won't go. Now out of bounds as it took a bad bounce off the rim. Got in a spot where no team could get it. As it helps Centerville get possession right back. Lydia Austin across the timeline. 5 points, as I mentioned earlier. Will kick it. Izzy Heidi now a kick out pass to Bria Austin. Just had a 3 moments ago. Can't get a second one to fall. Maybe a little heat check. Pirates get the rebound after the 3 from Bria Austin. Ballast inside to Jada Balloon. Guarded by Tessa Heidi. It won't go. Peyton Hansen with the rebound. She'll bring it up across the court for the Tornadoes. Now Izzy Heidi, step back 3. Got it. Izzy Heidi, nothing but net. Just needed to see 1-3 fall. I expect her to make a few more here in the next minutes. Ellie Stagg. Little English on that layup. Can't get it to fall. Little bad bounce as that one kissed the backboard. Centerville with the rebound in transition. Peyton Hansen. 1 dribble up in the lane. It's good. And she'll head to the line for the end one opportunity. An old-fashioned 3-point play, as some call it. As we await the attempt. That attempt, no good from Peyton Hansen. Pirates get the rebound. 29-6, 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Jada Balloon, far side. Now Emma Perez. Ball goes around the horn. Ellie Stagg, another 3. Out of bounds as that one misses entirely. 3:55 left before half. The Tornadoes have it. Peyton Hansen with 10. Izzy Heidi with 9. Hansen along the baseline inside the arc. Kicks it back. Izzy Heidi looks for another 3. And it falls. Izzy Heidi, as I mentioned, just needed to see 1 fall. And that was the spark. She has back-to-back 3s for the Tornadoes. Aston McDonald in the lane. Her shot no good. 2 bounces off the rim before it bounces out. Draws a contact from Izzy Heidi. First foul for the Tornadoes this quarter. Looks like I'm wrong again. That foul called on Peyton Hansen, her first. Just can't seem to get the foul correct in terms of the player. Triple substitution for the Tornadoes. It looks like Haley Childress, Ella Reuter, Ashlyn Hagena check out on the court for the Tornadoes. Peyton Hansen, Tessa Eide, and Izzy Eide all catch a breath on the bench. Rightly so, as their two leading scorers have put in a shift. Madison McDonald splits the pair at the line. He gets a 1 point and is now on the board. Tornadoes have it back. 3 minutes to play before half. On baseline, Hagena, jump shot from about 12 feet, won't fall, now out of bounds. Last touch. They'll say Jada Balloon got a hand on it before it went out. They'll stay with the Tornadoes. Mostly reserves in for Centerville. Looking for a good shift out of them. Keep the lead where it is. Makes life a lot easier on the starters. So they can catch a good break. Off the foot of Lydia Austin. Tornadoes do manage to keep possession. Shot clock violation. Play should stop. As Ellie Stagg had to fire it up the court. Clark would have got a nice basket out of it. So the violation helps Centerville. They don't give up a basket. They don't get one either. A little wash. Autumn Ballas back in the game for the Pirates, as well as two starters for Tornadoes and Peyton Hansen and Tessa Eide. Ellie Stagg will bring it up the court for Highmore-Harrold. She gets it to Ballas inside, just off the mark. Tornadoes with the rebound. Rhea Austin will get it to Lydia Austin. Two sisters, both juniors. Hagena, going to baseline, floater up and good. And Ashlyn Hagena, 5'11 sophomore, gets her first basket. Foul called, and Autumn Ballas charged the lane. She'll head to the line for two. Foul on number 5, Bria Austin. Her second and the team's second. Hagena scoring that basket from the bench. It's only the 4th point off the bench for the Tornadoes in the last 3 games. They had 2 in their first one against Trip Delmont Armor, but they didn't score any bench points against Gayville Vollen. Now 2 here tonight. Here in the first half, at least. Second free throw, no good for Autumn Ballas. She'll split the pair. She made the first. 34-8 is the score. Minute 48 left before half. Lydia Austin inside. A little commotion. Is enough to collapse the lane. Kick it back out. Peyton Hansen. Pump fake. Works her way around the defense, but shot blocked by Addison McDonald. Ball will fall out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. Kenley McDonald back in. Ballas right back to the bench after about a minute of play. Tornadoes have it. Inbounded to Peyton Hansen. 3 on the shot clock. Will have to be fast. Bria Austin in the lane. Try to put a shot up. That wouldn't be in time. I thought the shot clock went off. They'll say no. It was a turnover instead. Then McDonald inside. Guarded by Lydia Austin. And McDonald draws contact. So she'll head to the line for 2. And Lydia Austin picks up her second, the team's third in the quarter. First free throw, no good for Tenley McDonald. Minute 15 left before half. Tornadoes lead 34-8 as they started the game with a 12-0 run. Finished first quarter with 5, compared to the Pirates' 4. Once the Pirates broke that run. Second free throw for Tenley McDonald does go. Pirates splitting the pair in their last 3 attempts at the line. Another turnover for the Tornadoes. Give the Pirates the ball right back inside a minute before the half. Jada Ballou. Mid-range jumper will go as Ballou makes her second basket of the night. 34-11. Tornadoes lead. Peyton Hansen top of the key. Will work it to the near side. Hands it off to Lydia Austin. Kick out. Peyton Hansen for 3. No good. Offensive rebound from Hagenai. And a quick putback three from Tessa Heidi. Too long. A second offensive rebound. Can't convert either as Peyton Hansen almost got it to fall just a little too strong. Pirates finally get it after 3 attempts for the Tornadoes. 10 seconds left before half. Pirates forced a lot of turnovers against North Central. Their last game to make the SoDak 16. Ellie Stagg drives the lane. Shot won't go. They'll call the foul on number 3, Peyton Hansen. It should be her second, the team's 4th. So 3.7 on the clock. Ellie Stagg at the line for 2. Will sink the first. A gracious bounce off the back iron will fall. Every time I shoot a basketball, it goes off the back iron. I can't get it to bounce in. Little magic work from Ellie Stagg, and she'll make the second one. Rolls around the rim. She's up to 3 points. All free throws. Izzy Heidi gets the pass from the inbound. A long 3 with only 3 seconds left on the clock. Won't go. Tornadoes lead 34-13. Pirates starting to settle in. Just down big after the first 5 minutes of the first quarter to the Tornadoes. 34-13. As I mentioned, at the half, we'll send it away. When we come back, halftime stats and more in a moment. Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.
Gary Ward has been serving the community for over 40 years and is a proud supporter of area sports and academics. When you need someone you can trust and depend on, Ward Law Office is the one for you. Ward Law Office is a general law practice with an emphasis on income taxes, real estate, probate, estate planning, trusts, and wills. At Ward Law Office, your concerns and needs always come first. When you're looking for a professional service, call Ward Law Office, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Mr. G's Tires in Centerville wants you to know that your bald tires aren't going to get you to the Tornadoes game tonight. Checking your tires is a must if you want to get to the game. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville makes choosing your brand of tires as easy as 1, 2, 3, getting you on the road safe and in no time at all. With competitive prices and dependable service, you're sure to score with Mr. G's Tires in Centerville. When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermillion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you. Hey,
Hey, high school seniors, how would you like a full ride scholarship to one of the 4 technical schools in South Dakota? With Yankton Thrive's Build Your Career program, we partner high school seniors with local companies. Seniors choose a school and the course of study that matches your company. The partner company pays half a scholarship, and the other half is paid by the Build Dakota Scholarship Program. This program is open to seniors in South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota. For more on Yankton Thrive's Build Your Career, go to yanktonsd.com.
Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company loves to help you feel confident, classy, and completely unforgettable. From effortless, everyday looks to a stunning evening look, a date night, or just to make a statement. Bringing you hand-picked styles to fit your lifestyle and your vibe. Looking for bold, elegant, trendy, or just your style? Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company has you covered. Visit Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company in Centerville and discover the fashion that makes you feel as good as it looks. Chic Boutique, where confidence is always in style. Knutson and Boozman Insurance is proud of the Centerville students and supports athletics and academics. Your protection is their priority. Contact Knutson and Boozman for your insurance needs like health, life, home, auto, farm, for whatever your insurance needs. Call Knutson and Boozman Insurance in Centerville at 605-563-2887. Go Tornadoes from Knutson and Boozman Insurance of Centerville. It takes the right combination of raw ability and coaching to make a great athlete. Nutrient Ag believes that the same principles are true with your farm. Nutrient Ag is like a coach who helps you pick the right combination of seed, fertilizer, and chemicals for your growing conditions. So from Nutrient Ag Solutions, good luck to the Centerville Tornadoes in tonight's matchup. Nutrient Ag Solutions supports all athletes and scholars. Go Tornadoes!
Back from the break, the Tornadoes lead 33-13 over the Pirates of Highmore-Harrold. Fast start from the Tornadoes as they begin on a 12-0 run to begin the game. Finally, the Pirates were able to score off a free throw. A lot of fouls from the Tornadoes to begin the game as well, but it didn't matter because they were scoring on every possession. Pirates were able to settle in a little bit, but it's hard to keep it a close game when you give up 12 to start. As we look at the box score, Izzy Heidi leads the team with 12 points following back-to-back threes for the Tornadoes in the middle of the second. Alongside Izzy Heidi's Peyton Hansen with 9. She had 6 of those in the first quarter. Brea Austin had 5, Lydia Austin had 5, and Ashlyn Hagena. The only bench points for the Tornadoes with the lone basket, and the only bench points the second basket off the bench in the last 3 games. Now looking at the Highmore-Harrold Pirates, leading them in scoring is number 23, Jada Balloon with 5. Ellie Stagg has 3. Autumn Fallis with 3 as well, and a point each for Tenley McDonald and Addison McDonald. No bench points for the Pirates, as has been the starters that have been having to find the groove and stick with it, as none of the reserves have been in long enough to find a rhythm. A little nerves, I think, from the Pirates, as they looked maybe a little rattled from a hot start from the Tornadoes. And just kind of a cold shooting night so far. Eventually they kind of found a little rhythm at the end of the first, rattling 4 points fairly fast, and then 9 in the second quarter. Centerville scored 17 in each quarter. 17 in the first and 16 in the second. So pretty much the same pace for the Tornadoes. As I mentioned, Peyton Hansen only has 9 points. That's kind of been the star for the Centerville team so far in the postseason. Averages 10 points on the year, 16.5 here in the postseason. We're the last 2 games. This is the third. As she has 9 in the first half, she should be well above that average mark if the Pirates bring it back here in the third. Pirates on the other end. Jada Balloon just hasn't been able to get going. Seems to be the main player for the Pirates team. Ellie Stegg hasn't really found a rhythm either. As eventually she got to the line. That's where all three of her points came from, but hasn't been able to find a shot behind the arc. Taking quite a few, just needs to see one go in. Pirates now on the court warming up as they look to settle in and find that groove to bring it back. It's a 20-point game here in Mitchell. The Tornadoes lead 33-13. You got about 2.5 minutes before the start of the third quarter. We're going to send it back to break, but when we return, start a third quarter of action here on Classic Hits 106.3, 5-star streaming on YouTube.
Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brand when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes!
Tornadoes lead 33-13 as we get ready to get underway here in the third quarter. I'm Gage Ravellette on the call tonight. Alongside me is Tristan Nelson doing pretty much everything else. Couldn't really do this without him. Glad he's here. I have him kind of trapped underneath a table right now. But he's making it work, and I appreciate it. Pirates will begin the third quarter with the ball. As they find themselves down 20, that three from number 24, Addison McDonald, won't go. All five starters for each team will begin the second half. Izzy Idy, pump fake in the lane, floater up and good. Money for Izzy Idy. As she settles in, a pass almost out of bounds. He'll stay with the Pirates. Peyton Hansen trying to create a jump ball. Will just sneak her foot across the out-of-bounds line. 30 seconds into play. There's the Idy with the lone basket between either team. Jada Balloon at the positioning around Peyton Hansen to set up an easy basket. Now a double dribble call on Lydia Austin. She received the pass on the far side. Just a little hesitant in a decision to pass it out or just drive the lane herself. Tornadoes turn it over. Highmore-Harrold right back. Ellie Stagg in the lane, won't go. Offensive rebound. Now a foul call. Bunch of Tornadoes have 2 fouls already. That one will be on the arm. 2 shots for Ellie Stagg. Tessa Eide picks up her second. Team's first of the quarter. First free throw rattles in. Ellie Stagg had 3 in the first half, all on free throws. Now picks up her 4th. 4 Tornadoes with 2 fouls each. It's kind of been foul heavy, but spread out. Make sure none of them are in foul trouble. Second free throw will go for Ellie Stagg as the Tornadoes will turn it over again on back-to-back possessions. They do get a steal off a pass. That's Izzy Eide now in the lane. That's Brea Austin. Got hacked by Addison McDonald as Austin had it in transition. McDonald just centered the line to stop 2 easy points. McDonald picks up her first, the team's first. First one for Brea Austin goes. Pirates only have 4 fouls here in the game. 2 on Fallis. And each McDonald has a foul apiece. Second one for Brea Austin will go. So she is perfect for the line to start the second half. Ellie Stagg, 1 dribble inside. Beautiful layup. That's her first basket. First points not on a free throw. Brea Austin, 3-ball is good. And the Tornadoes will keep that foot on the gas. They hit 40 points. They average 60 a game. It looks like they'll be well over that. This pace continues. Timeout taken by Mike Ring as a loose ball on the ground. Fallis kind of hit the court. Looks to be only a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it here. 6:04 left to play for the quarter break. The Tornadoes lead 40-19. Mike Ring uses only his second timeout. He's had plenty of trust in his team to get back into it. Now that Ellie Stagg's seen one in, I expect her to start catching a little heat at the hands. Knock down a few more. They're going to need her to, especially behind the arc. They want to get back into it. Been a close one as each team has scored about 7 points. Tornadoes with 7, Pirates with 6. I try to do a little quick math in my head. Back into action. Jada Balloon fed the ball inside the paint. Her shot won't go. Heavily contested from the Tornadoes defense. Now Izzy Eide will get a chance. That won't go. She hits the deck. Kind of fades away. Just couldn't get her feeding underneath her. Keeping the game fast on a Fallis. Got back on the offensive side. They feed her an open basket. Izzy Eide. Now Tessa Eide on the far side. Izzy Eide right back to her. 3-ball long. As it won't connect out of bounds. 5:23 left in the third quarter. Tornadoes lead 40-21. Each team has a lone foul here in the second half. Tornadoes have it on the far side. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Izzy Eide hop step to about 10 feet. Knocked down the mid-range. She naps her second basket here in the third. Jada Balloon ran under that ball to get it. Just can't convert on the shot. Loose ball on the ground. Tornadoes pick it up. Good effort from Lydia Austin. Get back pretty quick. Peyton Hansen on the near wing. Dribbles in, back out. Izzy Eide. Thinking herself, and there's the contact. A block on the Pirates will send Eide to the line for 2. 24. Addison McDonald picks up her second team, as both this half have been on Addison McDonald. First one from Heidi, no good. As I've probably mentioned too many times, Heidi averages about 20 points a game, maybe a little over. I rounded it on my sheet to 20. Already has 17 in the game so far. Looks like she'll be well over that mark. Shot inside for Addison McDonald. She pushes the pace in the paint, won't go. Tornadoes get it back. Tessa Heidi puts up a shot. A little too far under the rim. That one goes off the bottom of the backboard, but it doesn't matter. As Autumn Fallis draw contact. That's going to be her fourth. The team's third, you have to think, is Mike Ring going to keep her in or let her sit. She's been in foul trouble pretty much all game. First one good for Tessa Heidi as she hits the stat sheet. Now there's the substitution. Emma Ferenz. 5'6" sophomore guard will replace her. And Tessa Heidi will stay perfect at the line. Oh, excuse me. It looks like I had it wrong. Ferris will stay in the game. I didn't see who got subbed out. Ferris had along the baseline. Kind of forced to go out of bounds. Trying to make a saving pass. Couldn't quite get it as that one goes out of bounds. All kind of fell on top of her. Tornadoes get it back. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Tornadoes lead 45-21. Tessa Heidi along the baseline. Picks her dribble up. Back out to Izzy Heidi. Step back three, just a little short. Took another bounce off the top of the backboard. I thought it was going to fall. The rest will blow it dead anyway, as it won't. Now substitution for the Tornadoes. As number 43, Hagana, checks in the game for Tessa Heidi. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Tornadoes lead 45-21. Now a feed underneath the Jada Balloon. Maybe a little back door as she sneaks by the defense. Her second basket here in the second half. Lydia Austin almost lost it. Pushes it back out. Bria Austin to Hagana for three. Ashlyn Hagana. No points last game. Now has 5. And now a timeout taken by Mike Ring once again. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll be back in a moment. Classic Hits 106.3, 5-star streaming on YouTube.
Knutson Masonry, a family-owned business in Centerville since 2008. A good coach always leads his team, and Troy has over 20 years' experience leading his team with his brick, block, and stone expertise in residential and commercial projects. With an A+ rating, Troy and Knutson Masonry is your head coach to get the job done. Good luck, Centerville Tornadoes. Go for the win. From Knutson Masonry in Centerville.
Back from the timeout, Tornadoes lead 47-23. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And correction, Tucker Tornberg used his first timeout instead of Ring and the Pirates. I seen Ring make the 30-second signal, but he must have just been asking. Now 3-ball, Ellie Stagg in and out. I don't know how it didn't go. Out of bounds as Fallis was fighting with the ball with a tornado. Just couldn't keep it in. The refs will say out on Fallis. Tornadoes get it back. 47-23. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Peyton Hansen, top of the key. Moves it over to the far side. She'll keep it. Now hands it off. Lydia Austin inside. Kick out. Hagana has a three. Looking for a second. Won't go. Rebound. Jada Balloon. Balloon doesn't have the numbers. Will slow up. Around the horn. Stagg inside. Ashlyn McDonald. McDonald. Shot won't go. Tornadoes with the rebound. Under 3 minutes. Izzy Eide was the intended target on the pass from Hansen. They can't connect. Pirates get a turnover. Stagg tries to feed it to Fallis. Little off the mark, off the hand of Bria Austin, though. She thought Fallis was right behind her. Pirates catch a break. Now substitution as Whitney Balloon will replace Stagg. Whitney Balloon, a 5'7" 8th grader. I might have said that already. You can get good minutes from an 8th grader. It works out. Meanwhile, Addison McDonald does walk away with a basket. She missed last possession. Does come away there. Her first of the second half. Izzy Eide with the ball for the Tornadoes. Her shot blocked. Fight for it out of bounds. Eide says out on the Pirates, and the refs agree. One ref said Pirates ball. It looked like he wasn't sure, and the call got changed by the near side ref. Tornadoes have it back. Eide inside. Around 3. Pirates won't go. Gets her own rebound. A putback. That one looked like she was just trying to draw the foul, and she does. So she'll head to the line. Izzy Eide looks gassed. She's up to 17 points. Looking for 18 and 19. Foul called on Jada Balloon. That's going to be her second, the team's fourth. And Eide will miss the first. Second one will fall for Izzy Eide, so she gets point number 18, and now substitution. Eide will take a seat. And Payne Hansen back in. Eide, 18 points in the game, as I mentioned, has done more than her part. Pirates feet inside. Addison McDonald gets the basket and contact. She'll head to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. As the score stands, 48-27, minute 55 left in the third. McDonald trying to cut the lead by one more. Can't get it to fall. She'll only come away with 2. Rebound by the Tornadoes. Childress head along the baseline, back out Hansen. Now on the far wing. Look to drive, posts up, kick out. Tessa Eide will take a stab in the paint. Shot won't go as it's blocked by the Pirates. And Whitley Balloon. Back out McDonald. Looking for maybe a heat check there as that won't fall. And now a foul on the Tornadoes. As the Pirates will keep possession. Addison McDonald, after back-to-back baskets, couldn't connect on the 3. Tornadoes make a double substitution. I believe that's Bria Austin who checks back in the game alongside Izzy Eide. She took about 30 seconds on the bench before Thornburg wanted her back in. Pirates have it. Whitney Balloon was trapped on the far side, forced to give it up. Fallis, floater, off the back iron, will it fall? No. About 4 or 5 bounces off the rim, as these hoops are not generous. Under a minute to play, Tornadoes lead 46-27. Bria Austin, top of the key 3, banks it in. Bria Austin calls the bank, and they say it's open. That's her third 3. Now a shot from Fallis won't go once again. Tornadoes have in transition. One-on-one. Eide and McDonald. McDonald wins it that time. She walks away with the block. 25 seconds left in the third. And now a block call on the Tornadoes. That one called on Lydia Austin. It's going to be her third foul. The team's fourth. Both teams have 4 fouls here in the game. Here in the third quarter. Tornadoes have a substitution. Lydia Austin will take a seat. Thornburg making sure she doesn't pick up a second quick one. Agata, 43 will replace her. Now a fadeaway jumper from Jada Balloon. Knocks down her third basket of the second half. 5 seconds left on the clock. Tornadoes have it. Izzy Heidi almost took a step back three. Able to charge the lane. Shot no good. Gets it back after it's blocked. Puts it up. Maybe trying to grow contact again. Won't get it called. So the quarter will end at 51-29. Tornadoes stay in control of this one as they lead big. We'll take a quick break. Be back in a moment. Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.
Gary Ward has been serving the community for over 40 years and is a proud supporter of area sports and academics. When you need someone you can trust and depend on, Ward Law Office is the one for you. Ward Law Office is a general law practice with an emphasis on income taxes, real estate, probate, estate planning, trusts, and wills. At Ward Law Office, your concerns and needs always come first. When you're looking for a professional service, call Ward Law Office, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Mr. G's Tires in Centerville wants you to know that your bald tires aren't going to get you to the Tornadoes game tonight. Checking your tires is a must if you want to get to the game. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville makes choosing your brand of tires as easy as 1, 2, 3, getting you on the road safe and in no time at all. With competitive prices and dependable service, you're sure to score with Mr. G's Tires in Centerville.
Back in time for the start of the fourth. The Tornadoes will begin the fourth of the ball as they quickly turn it over. Jada Balloon in transition will pick up the first basket of the fourth. As the lead is now 20 for the Tornadoes. Jada Balloon, her fourth of the second half. Tornadoes just struggling. Getting even close to the arc. Balloon tipped that one again. She almost had another steal. Izzy Heidi near corner. Three won't go. Maybe a little hurried off the shot. Offensive rebound. Hegena back out. Bria Austin for three. Got it. Top of the key for Bria Austin. Her fourth of the game and third here in the second half. Pull-up jumper for Jada Balloon. Won't fall. Rebound by Peyton Hansen. 54-31 is the score. Tornadoes lead. We're under a minute through the fourth. Just bad timing between the sisters, Lydia Austin and Bria Austin. Bellis had it in transition. Didn't score fast enough. Now a travel called as Lydia Austin picked it up. Lydia Austin, as I mentioned, trying to feed it to Bria Austin there. Maybe Bria Austin zigged just a little too soon. And Lydia Austin couldn't pull it back. Now a timeout call. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. 6:43 to play here in the fourth quarter. Tornadoes lead 54-31. Peyton Hansen in that first quarter. Since then, Izzy Heidi has took control of this one. Racking up 18 points. 12 in the first half. And 6 here in the second. Hasn't gotten too many breaks. Izzy Heidi hasn't. As she kind of found a rhythm. Thornburg wants to keep her in. Keep his team on top. Tornadoes scored 18 in that third quarter. Compared to 16 of the Pirates. They extend their lead by 8. Having extended a little more here to start the fourth. Ellie Stagg drives the lane, loses it out of bounds as Pirates get another turnover. Centerville with the ball back, 6.5 minutes to play, 54-31. Heidi inside to Hagna. Now back out around the horn. Heidi feeds it right back to Hagna again. All 5 Tornadoes have touched on this possession, and now Agna up with the shot. Doesn't go. Tessa Heidi trying to make a quick offensive rebound. Bats it out of bounds instead. Good defense from the Pirates. Didn't give up anything easy. Or didn't give up anything at all, I should say. We got 6 minutes left to play here in the 4th, and a nice shot from Tenley McDonald. Worked her way inside and knocked it down about 5 feet. Tornadoes, Tessa Heidi, Agna, just inside the arc. They're on the near wing. As Izzy Heidi gets a handoff back out, Brea Austin. Big shots from Brea Austin of late. Can't get a third one to fall. This one inside the arc. Of course, last 2 were out, and an auto Phyllis. Floater along the baseline will drop. Now Phyllis with a steal. Brea Austin didn't see her coming from behind. 5 minutes left to play. The Pirates not giving up. Phyllis gets called for a travel. Needs a little contact from Brea Austin. Seeing the person, not the number. As I get a little mixed up. 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes left in this one. Tornadoes up 54-35. Tessa Heidi works away in the paint. Now kick out Peyton Hansen. As I mentioned, that is good first quarter. As quietly slowed down. The Tornadoes haven't really needed her. On the back of Izzy Heidi. And a few bigger shots from Brea Austin. Tornadoes can't convert once again. The 3 from Madison McDonald won't go. Offensive rebound, and Tenley McDonald can't get the putback. Tornadoes have it. Lydia Austin, maybe a little too quick. Trying to push it up the court. Have that one bounce out. I didn't quite see. It went off her foot. That was already looking down the court as well. Pirates get it back, and Phyllis through 2 defenders. Walks away with 2 more points. She now has 3 baskets here in the second half. She had 3 points in the first half. As I say that, Izzy Heidi forces her way to the rim. Little English on that layup. A little reverse. She spins away from the basket. Doesn't go. She wanted it to fall, but she does get to the line and makes the first. Second one won't go, and now an out-of-bounds ball. They'll say Pirate possession. Hornberg not happy, and neither is the crowd. Pirates get back after almost giving up an offensive rebound from the second missed free throw. Stagg, far side, working it inside along the baseline, will fall out of bounds. Couldn't get the ball out of her hands. Has her back. Hits the baseline. Nothing lost from the Tornadoes. As they couldn't get the offensive rebound. Lose a little bit of time, but I don't think they're worried about it too much. That's Heidi trying to feed Izzy Heidi through the hands of multiple Pirates. They turn it over. Almost a wide open shot from number 10, Ferens. Good defense from Izzy Heidi. Close the gap and knock it out. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Quick 3, Stagg, no good for our side. Trying to make the save. That's a little out of position, excuse me. I get my words a little jumbled. 3.5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Tornadoes lead 55-37. Tornadoes have possession. Top of the key is Brea Austin. Guarded by Stagg. Now near side is the ID, guarded by Ferris. Ferris almost pokes it free. ID able to get it back, kick out. Lydia Austin, three, near corner. Won't go. Ferris there for the rebound. Pirates. Ferris, far side. Now Balloon gets it. Throws up a quick shot in the paint as that one goes. 55-39, 2.5 minutes to play. Peyton Hansen, far corner. Now Idy. Kick out. Back to Peyton Hansen. As no shot has really been there as of late for the Tornadoes. This Idy throws up, in my opinion, a kind of contested shot. I guess you could say it was contested as she does draw contact from Aston McDonald, who picks up her third, the team's second. Foul I feel like McDonald could have avoided. She was there for good defense, just got a little sloppy. She called for the slap. First free throw no good for Tessa Idy. As well as the second. Well, maybe some will say ball doesn't lie. Pirates have it. Down big, 55-39, 2 minutes to play and another turnover. Fallis hits the court. Now foul from out of Fallis. That's going to be her fifth. Fallis trying to get a quick poke. Well, the night for her, she finishes with 9. The Tornadoes will keep possession. 2 minutes to play. As I said, Tornadoes lead 55-39. Tessa Idy, top of the key. Works her way in. Back out Lydia Austin. Pump fake. No. Called for a travel. Tornadoes turn it over again. Quite a few turnovers for the Tornadoes in the game so far. It's worked out. They've been able to get couple steals and they've shot pretty good. Peyton Hansen gets a steal on Stagg. A little 2-on-1 in transition. Gives Lydia Austin free basket. Lydia Austin, her first points of the second half. The Tornadoes lead 57-39. Minute 50 to play here in the fourth. The full timeout taken by Coach Thornburg. We're going to step aside as well and be back in a moment. Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
Back from the break. Tornadoes lead big, 57-39. With a minute 50 left in this one. Dominance from the start to the finish. As I probably said too many times. They have started on a 12-0 run. Got them the lead then, and they've held on to it ever since, even extending it throughout the quarters. Pirates coming on a break with possession. Izzy Idy almost picked up a steal. But instead, Leah Austin called for the foul, her third. Now the reserves in for the Tornadoes. Kenzie Carsons. Madison Carsons. Now the Reuter. And Ailey Childress. Free ball for Highmore-Harrold won't fall. And that's Carly Steffens Stevenson, excuse me. I can't read off my own sheet. Can't knock it down. Minute left to play. Tornadoes with possession. Over to Madison Carsonson. She couldn't knock down a three either. So both teams straight 3-point attempts. Neither go. And Collie Husted will knock down the shot. For the Pirates. They get one with the reserves. 35 to play. Looks like the Tornadoes will improve to 21-2 on the season as they take that final step to the state tournament. Tornadoes will keep the ball as that one is pushed out of bounds. 30 seconds on the clock, 18 on the shot clock. Tornadoes will have to give up the possession at least one more time. But they're all but one step away from winning it. Their side into the lane now is number 11, Mackenzie Carson's shot no good, and now a violation on Mackenzie Carsonson. Wasn't sure if she stepped out or maybe a travel. Anyhow, turnover for the Tornadoes, and now a steal from a bad pass is Emery Anderson. Couldn't get to the hoop in time, so no free points for Anderson. That one batted out. 5 seconds left to play here in the game. What a season for Highmore-Harrold. They finished with a record of 18-5 after this one. Receiving votes in the polls. Got the 11th seed here in the SoDak. But it won't be enough. As Tucker Thornburg and the Tornadoes make it to the state tournament once again. Looking for another big performance as they have for the last couple of years. Tornadoes will win it 57-41. We're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up with stats and more. Classic Hits 106.3, 5-star streaming on YouTube.
Hey, high school seniors, how would you like a full ride scholarship to one of the 4 technical schools in South Dakota? With Yankton Thrive's Build Your Career program, we partner high school seniors with local companies. Seniors choose a school and the course of study that matches your company. The partner company pays half a scholarship, and the other half is paid by the Build Dakota Scholarship Program. This program is open to seniors in South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota. For more on Yankton Thrive's Build Your Career, go to yanktonsd.com.
Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company loves to help you feel confident, classy, and completely unforgettable. From effortless, everyday looks to a stunning evening look, a date night, or just to make a statement. Bringing you hand-picked styles to fit your lifestyle and your vibe. Looking for bold, elegant, trendy, or just your style? Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company has you covered. Visit Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company in Centerville and discover the fashion that makes you feel as good as it looks. Chic Boutique, where confidence is always in style. Knutson and Boozman Insurance is proud of the Centerville students and supports athletics and academics. Your protection is their priority. Contact Knutson and Boozman for your insurance needs like health, life, home, auto, farm, for whatever your insurance needs. Call Knutson and Boozman Insurance in Centerville at 605-563-2887. Go Tornadoes from Knutson and Boozman Insurance of Centerville. It takes the right combination of raw ability and coaching to make a great athlete. Nutrient Ag believes that the same principles are true with your farm. Nutrient Ag is like a coach who helps you pick the right combination of seed, fertilizer, and chemicals for your growing conditions. So from Nutrient Ag Solutions, good luck to the Centerville Tornadoes in tonight's matchup. Nutrient Ag Solutions supports all athletes and scholars. Go Tornadoes!
Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs, also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes!
Centerville wins it 57-41 as the Tornadoes will advance the state tournament in Brookings next weekend. What a performance by Izzy Eide. She finishes the game with 19. I have to give her player of the game. Maybe not the fast start that we would normally see, but she's got things going as the game continued. Knocking down back-to-back threes in that second quarter. Really kept the lead in favor of the Tornadoes, as she is the Tornadoes' leading scorer. Alongside Izzy Eide, number 5, Brea Austin finishes with 16. Austin had 4 threes in this one, 3 in a row to end her shift before being taken out with the reserves. She finishes with 16. Peyton Hansen with 9. Lydia Austin with 7. Ashlyn Hegeda had 5 off the bench with a big 3 late in the game. And Tessa Eide had a pair of free throws for 2. Scoring for the Pirates, Jada Balloon with 15. Autumn Fallis with 9. Ellie Stagg, 7. Addison McDonald with 5. Tenley McDonald with 3. And Husted off the bench with that lone basket to end it for the Pirates. Pirates are now sent home from the Tornadoes as they end their season 18-5. But that's not only news, it's good news for the Pirates as they keep their young core of Ellie Stagg and Jada Balloon, both sophomores. Tenley McDonald, another starter. Only a freshman, they'll likely be back next year with potentially an even higher seed, as them Pirates will likely improve. For the Tornadoes, a state championship 2 years ago, third place finish last year. Now a chance to do it again this year. Will have a tough state tournament as they finish as the 7th seed in the power points. They'll likely be pretty low in the bracket. As I say that, let's take a look at the rest of the SoDak 16. See who else made it to the state tournament. Number 1, Lyman beat number 16, McIntosh, 53-22. Barkston, as I mentioned earlier, got the 4-point win over number 15 to Smith, 40-36. Bennett County, last year's champs and the 3 seed, beat number 14 Ipswich, 72-21. Number 4 Ethan defeated number 13 DeBrook area, 53-34. Number 5 Coleman Egan narrowly escaped number 12 Warner, 49-44. Arden County got the win over Jones County, 2 West River teams. Unfortunate they had to play each other as the Rangers pulled away with the victory, 74-30 over the Coyotes. Of course, number 7 Centerville got the win over number 10 Highmore-Harrold, 57-41. And lastly, an upset, the only upset, as number 9 Corsica Stickney got the win over number 8 Wabe Summit, 38-32. The favorites won every game other than the 8-9 matchup here in Class B, as those winners will advance to the state tournament, looking to place a little higher than the minimum of 8th place. Well, I'd like to thank you all for joining me here tonight. I'm Gage Ravellette for the last time, and alongside me is Tristan Nelson on the camera and the computer. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good rest of the evening, and good night from Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.